All right, welcome in. I'm going to be running Warriors Orochi Z today. This is going to be the actual speed run. Last time I was kind of figuring out the route and stuff. I did a bunch of stuff offline. There's a lot of characters in this game. A lot of characters in this game. I don't have the exact count in my head, but I know it's over 100. And so, because of that, the main thing I'm doing is I'm looking at each kind of faction one by one on its own. And you have to pardon my my problems. So I'm still having small remainders of my cold and cough problems, sneeze problems. It's a mess. But what's not a mess is this game if I approach it this way. So today I'm going to be running as Nene. And then we also have Sanzo Hoshi. And Sanzo Hoshi, she's from a fairy tale and plays exactly like a fairy tale character would. Son Goku is also unlockable. I guess he's unlockable. He's in this game. So whenever Son Goku is playable, I'm sure he'll be just as broken. But yeah, she's unbelievably broken in this game. I didn't realize how broken until I kind of stepped into the zone. And I read some other things, but I think they're from OG players who just look at some stat values and things. What I'm mainly looking for when I do speedruns in this game is values of broken skills or finding infinites. Playing fighting games definitely helps with the approach to being a master in that field. Oddly enough, transfers over in this way because at the end of the day, Dynasty Warriors are kind of like a 3D fighting game. And so if you approach them like that, then you can find all sorts of really, really broken shenanigans. So today is no less. Nene is unbelievably broken in this game. You are going to see the most disgusting infinites you ever seen. Every tier list that I just was curious. I'm like, what are people's other opinions? Because I seem to be having wildly different opinions. No one talks about her. She's busted. She's absolutely just. You'll see. She's untouchable in this game. And they did not balance her in any kind of way, shape, or form. She is gross. I mean, gross. And I love it. And then, oddly enough, the most balance of this is Bunke. Bunke, he actually is kind of slow. I'm leaning toward he's more like upper mid. He's not busted tier. But these two ladies, No. You're going to see some interesting things with her. She's on the back, so the way it's going to work is if we have time, we'll do normal and hard, but I at least want to do one easy New Game Plus playthrough. And the reason is because the New Game playthrough is wildly different than the New Game Plus. I'm not even going to be playing the same characters. So, to make it interesting, to make an interesting VOD, and have something kind of stored history-wise, I want to play with these characters. There might be more broken characters than Nene or Sanzo Hoshi, but I don't know because I haven't messed with them. So, I think you're gonna see. I think you're gonna see some funny stuff this stream. So let me put in the right title. Orochi Z. Apparently, this game is harder. It is, by the way. I will say, the hell mode in this, the chaos mode in this one, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I'm gonna do English. I'm gonna do an English commentary for this one. And let's do some tags of Dynasty Warriors. Contains invalid characters. Okay. Dynasty Warriors. Speedrun. Samurai Warriors. This is definitely an RTA event, and then maybe like a couple more tags. Sengoku. 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 なんだ出てこない。誰も使ってない。無双。あ、出た。無双入れてくない。And we're gonna do PS3, even though this is on PC. All right, I think we're ready. I've got the categories up. We got our timer, which is working. We have just a lot going on. I'm going to do my best to explain each stage. I've got my notes up. We're ready. And what this is going to allow me to do is that when I practice this, going into the new game is going to be a little bit easier. Not that I haven't practiced it enough already. And you're going to see some very nice times on these stages already. But I might set some just personal best times live here. There's some going to be some interesting things that you're going to see. And so if you have a question, what I recommend is put it in chat. 質問あればぜひチャットを使ってください. And like and subscribe. I'm just going to say that. You know, I gained more gamer notoriety because of my Musa runs, but I've been running this game for this series for a long time. Just I haven't done Orochi stuff, and I was feeling nostalgic. Big shouts to Nylan, who was like, "You should run Orochi Z on the PC," and I was like, "This was on the PC?" He's like, "Yep." You see here, I don't have Benkei leveled up all the way. That's because we don't use him that much. He's just kind of there. You don't for the modes we're doing right now. When I get to Chaos mode, he's going to get replaced. There may be a completely different lineup, but this is going to be for the new game plus of easy, normal, and hard for the Samurai Warriors story in Orochi and Orochi 2. Orochi's follow-up. I forget what the word is for that. The title. But I have my tier list and stuff. I've got my notes. We're going to have a good time. Enough stalling. Let's get on with the gaming. I've got chat up. I can see both YouTube and Twitch chat today. I guess I can do a post in the Discord. I'll post my live channel here. And then we'll close this so I can actually, you know. And yes, I have titled the stream "Watch Me Nene," because I think it's totally appropriate. Because you are going to watch me nene. Oh, you're going to watch me nene. All right. Oh, I did not mean to hit start there. The timer has not started yet. There are no real runs on this game. Most of the stuff that I found online was kind of junky at best for this game. It has, I mean, Nylan said it was considered one of the hardest games. He was not kidding. And people seem to feel that way. And so it took a little bit of extra grease. Show off weapons here, just people curious. It's not like, you know, the ST. I didn't do like too many custom stuff, but overall, it's pretty good. Not using weapon 4 for these two, but I did get Nene's level 4 weapon, so mainly be diving in with her. Alright, are we ready? The time is going to start. Obviously, there's in-game time. We can look at that later. You know, there's no reason to stress right now. Let's get into it. We're going to be doing easy mode first, so hopefully... Yeah, you have to click into it. So I should have set all this stuff. See, it's already all set to hard automatically. All right, time is going to start on 3, 2, 1, go. So obviously there's going to be IL times and stuff like that, but the reason I'm doing this is that I actually do think this game has a lot of potential for an event, and so one of the things I want to do is also have an extra category to submit, which is the New Game Plus. I will be starting on a horse. It's still... So, the first thing I did in this game is I tested the character speeds of everybody. And the reason is that in this game, some characters move unbelievably quickly. And so I will, well, when we get to her, I'll show that part. But, should I kill you? Yeah, let's just kill you in case. I'm going a bit faster. We're going to try and set a PB here. Maybe we can even get to the, this guy likes to set up an ambush that's coming in. By the way, this is Orochi, so it's like the same storyline. I don't know, Orochi is bad, wants to make everyone suffer. Blah, 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 blah. Gotta stop the bad guys. And we're playing the samurai team, so... Here he is. Nope, we're not gonna leave you alone, sorry. So in this one, you have to kill certain officers. I found that in the center, you don't have to kill the orcs. Orochi has like a bunch of orc-looking guys on his team. Completely unnecessary to attack them in this stage. But a lot of these side characters we have to kill, and then we can completely ignore the right-sided stage. We don't even... There's an ambush going on over there. It doesn't matter. The number one annoying thing in the speedrun, by the way, it kind of holds true to all Dynasty Warriors games, is of course the archers. The archers are annoying, they cause problems, they knock me off my horse. They fire a lot less in easy and normal, and way more in hard, but don't get me wrong, especially if they spawn in like they do in the middle of the map like that. Yeah, they cause a bunch of issues. Alright. Okay, we took care of everyone, so we're way ahead of pace. I will be hitting start every now and then to make sure the enemies actually cleared. These first few missions in Orochi, it might as well just say kill all officers, because that's kind of what it is. And in fact, the next mission is like that. Alright, they should be appearing. Enemy team should be appearing right here. I forgot to write the names in English, so I can't say the... Yeah, see, we went so fast that appeared now. So now I'm losing time because, I don't know, the boss is just not appearing. Where are you, buddy? I want to defeat you now. This music's jamming, I am slamming. There we go. About time. There he is. There's our boy. I think it's part of the Simic clan, I forget. But he's dead now. And the mission's cleared. Took a little bit long for him to get in. It could be because that ambush didn't appear quick enough. But no harm, no foul. We might have gone too fast. And I'm going to try and avoid getting pickups and things like that. We're going to the second mission. Good, okay, it's set on easy. This one basically... So, normally, when you start the game, you're playing as Nobunaga. But what I found is that in this mission, that playing as Nobunaga actually causes the game to get really confused with the pathing. And so, the best strat here is to make it so that Nobunaga can get to there's like a little, I guess, an exchange that he's supposed to getting to at the very south here. You can see the yellow dot on the mini map there in the top left. So if you don't if you don't get there soon enough, right? What happens is, or if you do it with Nobunaga, is that the other officers they spawn in very, very, very slowly, and so I was getting average times of 15, 14, 13, and then all the way down to 11 and 12. But these weren't good times because I was Nobunaga, so I could instantly run there, get the activation, and I'm like sitting there like, okay, why is this taking so long? Like I'm him, I'm the guy. You know, that this shit should activate right away. And come to find out, yeah, when you're not playing as Nobunaga, and instead when you do this little like mission here and try and navigate Nobunaga through this area, it actually goes much faster, and the triggers for the other officers that will appear to ambush you will appear much more frequently. So much so that I just straight up took him off my team. Like, okay, well, clearly we don't need him at all. And then again, the biggest issue here is these annoying archers who don't like to run away. By the way, I'll be doing some fighting, but me being on my horse is a good sign. It means I'm playing good. On the horse, speed runs active. Horse attacks are really good in this game. Actually, the horse who has infinites? Nobunaga actually himself, when he rides a horse, has a true horse infinite where he can just do slashes into itself on the horse. Really, 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 really strong character. And so Nene kind of has that, but she does knock them a little bit too far away to make that continue. Don't need to speed up. Get out of here. See, they're the archers. They don't like to run away. They're kind of their own separate annoying entity. But he's going to walk over here. We're going to try and get rid of this. These guys here are in the way a little bit. So let's try and get them out of here. Okay, good. So now the trap is set. It wasn't a good guy. It was a bad guy's. And this is where we're also introduced to the main. Actually, she's in the game more than Orochi is. Daki, I guess Orochi's banging wife. Don't know why he's going to war. He's got this hot orc wife, but she's in here and she sprung a bunch of traps, and now she set the whole area on fire. So, as Nobunaga's hanging out in here, what our goal to here now is to defeat all enemy officers. That's actual clear mission. We don't have to defeat the gate captains, but we have to destroy all the officers. Now, what would happen is if we were playing on with Nobunaga, the other officers are set to yellow instead of blue, which is like an allied team, and then we have to somehow get them out of the tunnels here. But because Nobunaga is just good on his own, he's quickly getting through this. Look at him. I don't have to give him any commands or anything. Have a seat, and we'll walk over here. Yeah, we have to take some specific pathing because there's the archers over there. I'm trying to do as much damage as I can, but not blast too far away. Did I get him? I don't even know. Okay, one officer's appeared up the top. So the area being on fire, you probably noticed my health is actually deteriorating. When you first play this game, it can be a little scary because you'll be forced to switch characters. So the game's kind of testing if you're paying attention to your health bar at the same time on the second mission. I guess really the samurai, this story isn't completely meant to be played until you've cleared the like, you know, Shu, Wu, and Wei. So I probably jumped the gun, but I had a feeling that these characters are going to be a little bit stronger, and the starting characters for Wei were pathetic. Like, they're really bad. I'll talk about that in another video. But a lot of the starting characters were not great. But this team at least had, you know, Nobunaga's like half decent, and Hideyoshi was fantastic. I don't need this, but where's my horsey? I want my horsey in this mission, let's call it. Alright, we gotta go down, and there's one officer south of here, so we're gonna get rid of them, and then the final set of officers has appeared in the north. So if we kill them, we actually can stop another set of final ambush officers from appearing. Ow. Alright. Okay, good. No one's appeared south, so I think we can get there in time. You can change characters on the horse, by the way. You press L2 and R2 in this game to switch at any time, and good. Ambush team has appeared. Should be these two here. There's one and one more, and this should stop the fire. Yep. I should have walked over that. It's okay. Ow! Let me on my horse! Nice. Cleaned up. I thought the flames would have stopped by now, but oh well. Alright, I guess we'll fight on the floor. Where are we? Don't you love how the officers just love to hide? Alright, so I'll introduce Zanjo's ability here. Her 2 attack charge, not only can it be extended, it pretty much leads to an infinite, as well as it seems to guard break very easily. And then she has this fly move, which you will be seeing a lot of on certain missions. If I ever lose my horse or get really frustrated, it is, let me look at my horse stats for her. So the typical speed character of this game, just to do comparison, can get around in about 5 seconds and 30. This is based off of about 10 character distances. I think it's 10 or 20 character differences. I timed it all the same. Now, when her jump, she can move 3 in the same distance that it takes other characters to move, that 5 minutes and 30, or 5 seconds and 30. She moves 3.5 seconds with her jump ability, and but if it's on a decline or incline, she moves doubly as fast. So the horse, by the way, moves at 3 minutes and 20 seconds, 3 seconds and 200 milliseconds, so 320. So unbelievably quick, but she's quicker in certain situations. And so one of these situations is coming up right now. So we're going to be using her a lot on this stage because she is really good for movement. She's fantastic. And there's no downtime for it either. Like it activates right away. Should be this way. Yeah. I need to use the mini-map a little bit more. But the only thing we need to break is here. There's an officer here that if we knock out, we're going to open the door. That was a good quick guard by me. We're going to wait here for a second. Sometimes there's like whirlwinds that appear, or meteor falls, or volcano blasts. So we just kind of need to stay in this area and hope that they don't unknowingly activate. But we are going to get rid of... Open the door! By the way, I spent a good 4 to 5 hours trying to figure out ways in these doors, but it seems the vertical height on these doors is in fact all the way to the ceiling, and then I think that might be the same for objects too, because there were certain objects in the game that I just could not get on top of. By the way, there's like 4 main officers that we have to kill in this one. That's the objective here, but you have to get through most of the stage. Yes, we are flying. If you think this looks like fun, it's because it is. Damn it, it is so fun to do this. It's so broken. It's so broken. It's just unbelievable how quickly she can move through the stage. I mean, we outsped our horse by like 3 times. And I forgot, it's like, oh yeah, I'm not collecting everything. And by the way, that move has a follow-up where if you press charge attack one more time in the air, you can actually you can float down, and then when you land, it does this like really funky area of effect thing where it slows everyone to like a halt. Here, I'll try it right here. You'll see if it lands. Boom. Oh, no one's near me. Let's see it when they appear. Boom. Okay, see you there? So you get a little slow effect that happens if you land that. But that's slow. Like, you gotta wait for that to happen. So, it's not even worth going for that. Got 2 more of those main officers that we gotta defeat in here. And so this 1-2 mode, I can also, like, extend these hits. She has, like, a nice little, like, towel wrap hit move that's pretty funky to use. But yeah, you can do multiple hits by this. So we'll be using that possibly at the very end of the game when we fight Orochi and other characters who have really cheap invincibility. It basically puts them in a lock that they can't escape. But the smart thing to do is just let it go quickly so she can get the hit, and then she of course can continue to combo on the ground right after. Fair and balanced. What do you want me to say? She's also not talked about either, which is like, do people not check speed values when they play these characters? Because she's insane. And she seems weak on paper and stuff, but then when you like look at the way her skills work, she's unbelievable. We're gonna fly right into the end here. So defeat the chick with the umbrella in her hand. And that's GG on mission 3. And now we kind of get into the normal set of missions, but the weird thing about this story is that all these first 4 missions are pretty much like clear everyone, and especially in this 4th one mission we're coming up on, we basically have to beat everyone around the map. It's really, really straightforward. There's nothing really, you know, there's really nothing extra to say about it. Yeah, I had good nostalgic memories of Orochi Z on the PS2, but I guess I didn't remember this game quite as much. So it's like, was it, you know? Yeah, maybe it's different when you play as a kid, but I remember like switch attacks and all these like the special attacks being broken, but I didn't know they were this broken. Thanks. You know, I was doing just fine. We're gonna be on a horse most of the time for this mission. Our everyone's favorite Guan Yu. We have to make sure we don't skip over any officers. If we do, it means we gotta backtrack a lot. And as long as we do this quickly, we pretty much don't have to do any cat and mouse in this game. In this match, we can just kind of blow on through. Oh, fair. I didn't need to do that. I just wanted to do a little sauce. I did not like getting knocked off my horse like that. I use guard a lot when I'm trying to maneuver my horse. So you probably, if you watch my other Empires runs, you'll see that I use that strat a lot for maneuvering. Ever since I learned it in 6 to do it that way, my horse skills have greatly increased. I highly recommend it. It takes a while to get used to, because it's kind of like your block running, but it's also good because you can kind of option select it, where like, I guess the way to explain like an option select, like you're flicking on and off of pressing an input, and you're doing the guard. So sometimes in this game there's actually like a just guard system too. Let's see if I can get this officer in the right spot. There's 2 down here. There should be 1 behind me. Yeah, see, and if you master it, then you can do that like little quick turn, which I did, which was perfect. I'm actually doing it today. I'm not messing up. And then yeah, we didn't skip anyone. That would be the worst. There's one right across from here. Ooh. Zhang Fei got that reach. Alright, get out of here. One more officer on this side. Oh wow, much quicker. Usually I have to run across this and fight them all down here, but that didn't happen this time. Like I said, if easy mode is going successfully, it means we're on our horse. Do a little victory dance here. Ninja victory dance. Thank you for the good luck. KJ loves wins. I love wins too. Today you'll be getting them. Yes, my team is color coordinated. This one, now we kind of get into the main, you know, what's typical for Muso games. Get to the final boss and lay the smack down. This one we can just go right to Cao Pi in the back here. Not difficult or hard at all. Just a bit of maneuvering through here. There should be an officer that pops out. I did not actually want to get stuck there, but it happens. Yeah, the horse. If you directly bump someone in this game, the horses slow you down. It's not faster. We don't want to fight that officer. We want to go to the side here. Defeat this officer real quick. The doors should open almost instantly. There's archers on the top, so to be a little bit careful. And then I believe it's... Oh, let's see. Alright, we're gonna forgo our horse here. Whoops. There she is, Daki. I'll show off the infinite now. So, her R1 neutral special is an actual infinite in this game. It's a true infinite. The R1 activation, the neutral R1 activation, actually hits any enemy, whether or not they have stun or moves that give them some invulnerability. If she hits and they're standing still, they're in either lockdown from the guard lock, or they are getting hit, and sometimes in the air. If it's in the air, it's even better. Now this one, you can, you can go ahead and try and like unlock all the water and stuff like that. If you do though, you have extra conditions and extra things you have to do. So we're just gonna run straight to the back here and defeat. I think it's Taupi. That's waiting for us, if I remember correctly. And my notes are written correctly. But I don't have my notes open right now. Because we're doing good. I didn't get knocked off the horse too much. There he is. I literally see him. I see the kanji. So one other fun thing you can do in this game is you can switch to give yourself a extra damaging move in this game. I don't know where they went. There he is. I did the full combo by accident, but that's fine. We won. Oh, I was trying to look cool. Let's try it again. In the stage. Everyone's talking so much. Alright, this next mission we have to defeat Daki, again the main officer under Orochi. Very simple. The pathing also is a lot easier than one would realize. You can just literally run across this bridge and we get a one-on-one fight with her. It makes up for all the other missions where we had to do a bunch of extra enemy boss routing. In particular, mission 2 was quite painful. The first time I played, I was like, what does the game want me to do here? The fire's hurting me, no one's appearing. Because the default team is including Nobunaga, so. We spanked him indeed. Alright, let's keep going up. I need my horse for this. Another broken thing about Nene is she can easily get around the opponent, and then you can infinitely activate this. She does have a grab, by the way. It's pretty cool to watch. Let me see if I can land it here. That's like a pile driver, but while it gets you out of certain situations, like a free roll that you can cancel, doesn't really lead into anything, so I tend not to use it. And we're already on the first ending of the Orochi Z. Only 30 minutes. That's pretty good. We're going to do both, by the way. We're going all the way through the end. So this might be different for the Shulu and Wei campaigns, but in this story mode, you don't have to actually do all the side missions and save the cannons and save the day. You can just go right to the end, and the officer that's guarding Orochi's chambers is actually Lu Bu. So, by the way, if we had gone in the little side, the left side there, and taken the path, what it does is it springs a trap, and we have to fight a bunch of extra enemies. So you always want to hang come to the right side. If you want to hang to the left when you wrap around here, and then try not to get a shot off your horse. Run down here, and that's it. We're already at the end. Lu Bu's coming blasting out. Somehow teleported behind me, but okay. So after we defeat Lu Bu, the door is going to open for us. Might as well take my horse. Yofu. Is it Yofu or Reifu? Dochi kana? I'm not even looking. Doors are open. We're gonna get a little cinematic. Let's see if we can defeat him on our horse. I'd actually like to try that. I've never actually fought him on just the horse. Yeah, probably not. Okay. Too cocky. So he has this move. When he turns blue like that, it means he's completely invincible. And so what I do with her is her ultimate setup is she can kind of move away. You triple tap charge, and it sends out this electric blast, and we have just taken care of the boss in no time. Even on hard and chaos, it allows you just to do some really, really cheap setups. Once she gets a knockdown, she can do that. And she's a speed type, so after you throw it out, you could dash cancel it, get on the other side, and try and throw another one down if you think they're going to be tricky. But if you just spam it, it's not going to work. You do have to time it for when the character wakes up. You throw this out, and make sure you double tap it again. And then you can reactivate your double images, your triple images after you throw it down. Yeah, that's GG on defeating him one time. We'll do save because I'm sure we got some hot new clear times. Let's go to the second one. Where are you? Should be another. I didn't set it up. Okay. We're going to do one character switch right after this, just because if we don't put what's his name on our team, it causes some minor problems. Sakon for the second mission. So this one, we just literally avoid the main objectives here, and we just want to clear the goal of defeating Mr. Lu Bu's former boss, Stinky Face Batman. So we'll run right to him. And yeah, it starts you with full Muso, by the way, so that's why we're just blasting through this area. He should be like right over here on his horse. Done. Okay. That's probably gonna be a record too. I know, I don't have to do that. That's kind of mean. But yeah, we're gonna switch Shimasako on our team, because if we don't, I remember it's gonna cause some issues on this second one. You start with Miyamoto Musashi, and Musashi, unfortunately, in this game, they nerfed him. He's not like, in my opinion, his attacks aren't that great. He has terrible range. Yeah, I wasn't feeling him. And now I've got Nitsugu or whatever. Like, I don't know. He's like a fake Sima Yi. He had like some nice attack 2 and 3 chains, but overall, nothing too fantastic. So yeah, switch him out real quick. Should be on 2. There you are. This is a very mean mission. We kill we go after Daki, and we kill her daughter. We're the good guys, I swear. Oh, maybe it's not the mission after this, but we'll keep him in there. We don't need him yet. It's the wrong mission, not this one yet. We have to defeat both of them though. Luckily, well, or unluckily for them, they don't. Daki especially does not attack us until we get to this top platform where I'm running right now, and so it lets you just run alongside her and attack, and same with her. She doesn't do anything right now, and this is probably the fastest I've ever cleared this, because normally she sometimes can activate early and start running down these stairs here, but this time, I don't know, didn't do that. And so we get a victory, and as you can see, this one's a pretty fun mission to fly through, but that's kind of the worst case scenario, is if like the fight ends up dragging all the way down here. I've actually never seen the rest of this level, even casually. This is my first time. You had like a walkthrough. Alright, we're on to mission 3 already. And so mission 3 is, yeah, we just have to, there's a bit of backtracking in this one. I forget the name of this map. It's also from Samurai Warriors. It's garbage. It's probably my least favorite mission in the whole game. One of my least favorite maps. And just so the fact that we have a throwback to it, a callback to this. It's a little bit different from the Samurai Warriors counterpart, but if you've played that game, you'll have some trauma where the map in that game it's so big, it doesn't all display correctly, and it's extremely glitchy. It's less glitchy in this version, but unfortunately in Samurai Warriors, yeah, it's like really hard to see where things are going. I'm gonna just try and clear out these enemies, because sometimes they cause problems for everybody. Hopefully everything, you know, activates normally the way it's supposed to. This one we have to run up a windy trail where there's this spell going on that's causing these enemies to basically be invincible. They're called, I forget what they call them in this game, like, my English is failing me right now. I just can't remember the names of things. Phantoms, yeah. They're calling them phantoms. They're not really. And because they can hit and attack you. Like, they can still do a bunch of damage. We're going to defeat this guy just in case. And then make sure there's no issue. Defeat them. And then we continue zigzagging our way up through this awful mountain. That door is locked. There's nothing we can do. So we have to keep on going through. This game, this is a very, very linear mission. There's not much leeway and freedom to move where you want to in this game. And I've had some very fast clear times, but I've had some... I had a 20-minute clear where most of the time I was just waiting. So that's why I brought Shimasako on this time, because I want to avoid that. It was really bad. It was pretty awful. We're going to defeat Fuma here just in case, too. Because last time he... Yeah. Also, if Fuma's not an orc, I just think it's kind of silly that he's on this team, but whatever. I don't actually know what Orochi is. Alright, we have to continue. Is it this? Yeah, it's this area. Yep. Should be one more. Yeah, this door has to open up, and then we can continue to the last part. I'm trying not to get the weapon pickups. So the back door to that area opened up, but we're gonna run through here. No, I won't go that way. These guys can throw out flames or ice. They can be a little bit annoying. They should set this whole thing on fire. If we do things right, that door should open. Going south, so that's where we'll have to backtrack. There's like one extra door in the south there. I'm not doing the full Muso, I'm just doing a long, short press, which is from Samurai Wars, where it lets you activate and kind of time stop. I tend to like that better, but her super is actually pretty decent. She throws out little discs and stuff, but it knocks down most of the time. So against bosses, you just a lot of wasted damage. So normally, this is the area where you would have to bring Sakan Shima, and he would open this door. But what the game wants you to do is then go all the way back south here. So see, the door to the south is open. So I don't know though, because everyone's moving kind of quick. So awesome on Sakan Shima. Hopefully this game doesn't keep us waiting. We're actually a lot farther up than I expected, which is helping us. Did they open the door? Hold on. Oh, did he? Is he coming out early this time? Please. No. Yeah, they're just talking a lot. There we go. Okay, we got a fast open. I do think it's because I brought Sakan Shima here, but he tends to... Alright. Son Goku is a really, really tricky character. A really annoying character, by the way. So I can't wait to unlock them. Yep, on the Nimbus Cloud and everything. Nice, okay. Yeah, he has like pretty high priority, fast kicks. He can just kind of irritate you in the court. He has this move where he like jumps back and has this like weird Nimbus flying dive kick that just seems to have transcendent priority and beat everything in this game. So a lot of times I just have to run away, activate, and then move in and hope I catch him on something with a character that has a projectile. I think Son Goku is actually like doubly better than Orochi. He's far more irritating to fight against. All right, we can take him off. We've done the mission 6 minutes. That's really good. Yeah, now we're on mission 12. And mission 12's it's pretty. Just run forward and beat up Daki and Son Goku. So now we just kind of have like Son Goku's just here now for some reason. He's an enemy. You don't want to run forward and fight that area down there. It starts you off in this like other direction. There's no bridge or anything to cross there, so you can ignore it and go all the way straight up. Now, obviously, in New Game Plus, I'm starting with a horse, but in New Game also, you get a horse fairly early on. I'm assuming there's some luck to it, but. Give you guys a second to enjoy the music, keep me from blabbering and talking. Yeah, but I like this version the best, definitely. I do think that the PC version plays much better than the PS3 version. Though I'll probably give that one a try as well. And I don't think there's like too many other just like performance issues. There's less pop-up in this version. Very rarely do I get jinx or anything. Very rarely do I get any kind of like weird slowdown. And the color is a little bit cleaner. It's way cleaner than the original PS2 version. I messed it up. I was supposed to switch back to her, and then I would have a special super version of my move. Once I found out that you can do that with a single character rather than being red health, I realized how good it was. Because in Samurai Warriors, you would get powered up if you were near an ally, and then get that version of your super move. But if you wanted to do the best version, you had to be around 3 other of your allies who also had meter. You could do it in one player. It was just really hard to time and do. But in this one, they gave you that version just for doing your super, and then while your super is going on, you can switch characters, so you can do it at the end too. It's just the timing is the window is really, really strict. And then you do your super, and you'll get the ultimate version. Alright, everyone's all swag and dripped out. Sorry, it wasn't Daki and Son Goku, but... I misspoke. Daki and Natsume? I think it was Date. This one's Son Goku, sorry. So this one can be a little bit annoying. The best route that I've found for this, and I still haven't quite found the perfect route, is to go, we're going to go northwest here after we open this mandatory door. And then we're gonna save the yellow allied kingdom over there by defeating the 3 orcs around the area. And hopefully they don't rush in too fast or anything like that. Doors open. Let's proceed. And there's other areas you can go to, and characters are hiding. But what we then have to do is go to that. There's the southwest area here, and Son Goku's hiding in there. And it seems that if you go to the other areas, it doesn't really activate Daku and everyone just kind of hanging out behind their doors. Okay, here's the ultimate version. And by the way, her special is really cool because it has this, and you can go right into your infinite from it. So, really gross, really cool stuff. Infinite movesos here, just in case we wanted it. That should be everyone. Yeah, okay. It was all 3 of them, so. Going outside here. But now that we freed up the Yellow, sometimes what happens if you don't free them up, this next step doesn't seem to happen at the right time. And when I've defeated the other enemies in the area, it doesn't seem to happen at all. No. Alright, the door should open up here. My horse closer to the door. We're waiting for them to appear. Son Goku is supposed to say that he's interested in coming out here, but he has not said anything yet. This is one of those things where, you know, even if you have the guidebook, there we go. The guidebook doesn't always help. Sometimes it's just triggers in Dynasty Warriors games just do not activate right. Like that took an incredible amount of time. See, yeah, see how good his priority is. That's just all right. All right. So now that Son Goku has been defeated, sorry Dragon Ball fans of the channel, we're gonna go ahead and let me. Yeah, these guys also have annoying priority. So you can hit it a bunch of times to extend it. Okay. Get us out of there. Where's my horsey? The audacity. Yeah, we got them all. Open the door. There we go. And boom, that's what we were waiting for. The reinforcement army has come, and so now the tides have turned, and hopefully this door will open. Open that door. Oh, it's an agent. Nope. Why? Open the door, Lubu. We just had to defeat Lubu in here. Ooh. Try to time it. Hey, 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 hey! Alright, let me show the infinite off. Because Lubu is extremely cheap in this. Yes, it air infinites too, so if they jump, they can get hit into it. Yeah, we did the full. That was the timing where you could do the full version. We don't have to kill the ancient, that was just unnecessary by me. Whee! Oh, I wanted to kill with that move. Bunkai is extremely fun. I misjudged where Lubu was. I guess I picked up a weapon. Alright, we are on the final one. We have to go. This one's a. From now on, we have to fight a new enemy called Tyra. It's based on a character named Tyra. But yeah, this character is really no issue. It's just knowing the route and where to walk in this mission, and hopefully don't get any annoying archer spawns. Or get caught on any walls. Swing around here. And I need to learn names better. Kiromori, that's right. Tyra no Kiromori. He has the most, I guess, quote unquote, annoying moves in this game. His charge attack has really obnoxious splash move. His super hugs you and then steals life. So we want to make sure that we stay on top of this character. Like that. But luckily we haven't done any damage to him. Are you guys going to let me stand up and do my move? That's weird. That did not work, but okay. Yeah, he also has like he has for some reason like boss priority along with having auto armor. So it just makes him annoying to fight. Alright. Calm down. There we go. Oh, I could have done it there. If the camera's annoying for you, imagine how it is for me. There we go. We didn't even do the infinite properly. I could see him being a problem for like new players in this game. He has a ton of auto armor, and then yeah, his shot, his like charge shot does normal damage. When he hits you with the super, he grabs you and recovers. Sometimes it seems like full health for like one grab. It's usually like half. It seems to be randomized. Wait to fight him one more time. This time with this big annoying, I don't know, gargantuan thing. We'll do normal mode after this, by the way. I have not done normal playthroughs on these. This one has a lot of, you know, famous stage hazards, reminiscent of Sangoku Musou or Dynasty Warriors 2 and 3. It has not these whirlwinds, but up here, these like arbiters. I remember there's like the things that shoot out a bunch of arrows all at once. They're coming in just a second here. Good thing is the whirlwind spawned a lot farther down, and there was none of the crossbow shooters here. So, oh, we got lucky this time. Waiting for the store to open and hoping no arrows come flying my way. I tried to preempt that too. Put my butt up against the door. Here we are. There we go, got him. No, I didn't hit forward. It's so annoying how much priority they have. Where did he just go? What the hell? Where are you? He literally just he ran away, and I saw like some Looney Tunes stuff. This guy's running back and forth like a clown. What are you doing? He didn't even fight me this time. Oh, that was weird. I'm glad that was recorded. Yeah, get out of here. He was literally going back and forth like this, like left to right, left to right, left to right. Are you okay, bro? He seemed really. I just stressed him out. I just stressed the AI out or something. Whee! Celebrate! Final mission's coming up. That's a good benchmark. We don't need to fight that giant creature. Instead, we're going to completely ignore him and go up here. And the main key to this mission is available right once we defeat this orc over here that's guarding this door to Daki. She's just kind of waiting outside. And this is where we fight Orochi. Orochi is Orochi harder or easier than Orochi? I'm not sure. He has like more projectiles that are annoying, but Orochi has more combo potential and ability to just like one touch you. Man, I was hoping to show some infinite stuff. The AI does not want to let me do it today. Okay. I am on easy, right? They're being annoying. The door's gonna open anyway. It's annoying. The main issue with the Orochi in the first mission is the archers, but this time around, there are not too many in there. It's just that things kind of infinitely spawn. Oh, please open this door. Only lasts 30 seconds. Open the door. Oh, come on. Stop talking and open the door. There we go. There we go. Ah, almost had it. Whoa. Yeah, it does that sometimes, but it just does not want to work correctly. Yeah, get me. Oh. There's that beam I was talking about. It's annoying because it stuns. And that's GG, actually. Oh, it didn't time 1 hour 8:52 on all of Orochi and Orochi 2. Pretty good, you know, base for how the run should go with Samurai Warriors. Mao Sairi. Where I guess the storyline is he just comes back after being gone for years. Funny how all the legendary characters, they're like, yeah, look, it's Nobunaga. you know, standing next to him was also what's his name? Nobunaga's like right hand guy. No, I don't know, Uesugi Kenshin. Who's also, I think Kenshin is like exactly mid tier in this game. I could do a whole video talking about how I think the tiers are. I think I showed off pretty well how good Nene was, although I wasn't able to do the infinite too much. We just did like half of it, but that's okay. I'll probably show it off in normal mode or hard mode more often. Yeah, Takeda Shingen also is like, I don't like him in this game. He's doesn't really do anything impressive. But that's easy mode. That's everything. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, you know what you should do. You should like and subscribe to this channel and tell your friends. Hey, I just watched this guy clear Orochi 1 and 2 very quickly. Now you have the knowledge that Nene is just unbelievable. I did get to show off how her range potential is just disgusting. She can just knock down, move away a little bit, and throw out that little boomerang double axe of hers and light up the whole area. Notable, yeah, Benkei is good, but he is kind of just slow. I didn't use his special though. His special move, his R1 special, he sort of does like vortex bomb. It's really good for just wiping a whole area out in like one button press. But we just don't need it in this mode. There's no reason. And it seems to have some damage reduction on bosses. Seems to. Yeah, Oda Nobunaga is on my list as being like, you know, above the average. Yeah, Hideyoshi Toyotomi is fantastic, in my opinion, just for crowd control. You'll see him when I do the new game run. You will see Hideyoshi in the run for the most part. I'll be using him mainly. I prefer him over Nobunaga. Especially because he kind of has like a similar thing where he can like knock down, but he doesn't have to wait. He can just do attack times 3 and then charge attack twice. Shimasakon is actually like the best of the 3 characters they give you when you do the New Game Plus mode. But his priority is like, there is definitely a priority system in this game I don't quite have figured out, but some characters just straight up lose to other characters. Like, oh, well, my attack just beats yours. That's nothing to do with being out first. Just, there's some weird, like, this weapon beats this. And, yeah, unfortunately, like, Shimasakon is just, like, you know, he can do attack times 3 and has some nice, like, crowd control from that, but overall, he's, like, not that great in his R1 specials or whatever for being a speed type. He can lightning, but it's just good for making your combos safe. That's it. Yeah, other notable characters. You unlock like a bunch of woo characters during this if you did the samurai first. But the Sengoku campaign is you just unlock Shokyo, which is like the daughter-son to fans. I mean, she's all right. She has some cool stuff. High speed. She can cancel attack times 3. She can move all her fans around her. She has this like fun little 1v1 move by just pressing triangle. She can like hit an enemy and stun them and then do it into itself. It doesn't have any damage reduction, so she can just 1v1 bosses with that on the lower difficulties. But yeah, she can like R1 cancel into her jumping moves, and then she has like similar to the character we used today. But Sanko Hoshihime Sanzo Hoshi is definitely faster than her. That's why. But a lot of people seem to put Shokyo, the daughter-son, on pretty high on the tier list. But while she has some high speed, priority, and attack, I don't think she's like has any like broken movement or anything. But she's great. Ryoto's son also has like a lightning attack. Kane, I wonder if those characters will be playable on Wu's side. Kane was really good because he had kind of a similar thing to Nene, but it was involved that he can do his forward R1, I think neutral R1. His forward R1 is like this Kamen Rider kick, but he goes invincible for a second. The problem is a lot of attacks in this game, especially Orochi here, his attack hits and then stays out, so it lingers on top of your hitbox, so you still get hit even like so because of moves like that he can get kind of tripped up by it. But he has this one like kick move that hard knockdown just splats you on the ground, so if you land it with the youngest son, then he can just land it again, especially if you can move around to them, get them on the backside. You can just it's kind of like it's not really an infinite, but the combo count still goes up. And Shibai or Shimayi is like alright in this game. Like, it's not like S tier that he is in other games, but for Wei it seems like one of the better characters. But for the new game, if you for some reason watched all of this new game plus run and you're like, well, this is easy. The new game run is going to be interesting because it's probably going to be Hideyoshi, and then it's going to be Kanbei and Kocho, because they got unlocked early on. So we switch into their team, and then we play all the way through them, and then we do one mission with Sakon by himself. Completely just, we have to use Sakon, and then we'll use Sakon only until we get unlocked, like toward the end, like the third last mission in Orochi Z, where we'll be able to switch back to using Hideyoshi if we need to. But the thing is, the run's going to be very different because I'll be focusing on Kanbei since we have him unlocked throughout pretty much the whole time. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's a completely different run. None of the characters you see here get played. Alright, let's move on to normal mode. Normal mode on my channel. Click here. And segment here. Yeah, we'll do it so it shows up on all platforms. End segment here. Good. $4.47. We'll be cutting close if we start a new run. Ooh, 59 on that. I didn't set a new record on this mission. Interesting. 404. 117, that's a new record. 115 is not. Where am I at? Orochi, times here. 56 seconds. 35 seconds. 6 minutes and 30. Okay. 1 minute 48. 6 minutes 39. We should have beat this. We did this one extremely quickly, but the triggers just did not work here. 2 minutes 28, 2 minutes 31, 3 minutes 32. Okay. Could have done some better pathing on these. Interesting. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. All right. Do I have time? It's an hour and 8. Ooh. Who's coming? I'm working. It's not a free day for me. 6 p.m. 5, 6, 7. Okay, we can do normal run. Let's do normal. Let's do it! Let me get a cup of water. Get some popcorn. Get some grub if you need to real quick. I'm gonna come back. You have 2 minutes if you're watching this live to get your cup of tea, whatever you want. If you're watching stuff on the side. Alright, we got the water. I mean, it's going to be interesting how this mode will be timed. I'm not sure. I'm going to kind of let the community come up with it. But for me, the reason why I'm putting the two together is that when you beat Orochi 1, there's nothing that's different. It doesn't say anything in particular. It just kind of shows you a cutscene and then it goes back to the mode. But exactly when you beat Warriors Orochi Z, Mao sighting, Rebirth of the Demon Lord. then oh, it is called Warriors of Orochi 2. I want to double check. It is called Warriors of Orochi 2. So when you beat Warriors of Orochi 2, it actually has a cutscene and credits. So I was like, okay, well then that probably makes the most sense. I will say though, it's a bit over the time that I wanted to do for an event. A new game will be even higher. So I'll have to think about that. But there's still 3 other modes we didn't do. And there's the dramatic mode, and there's the dream match mode. So the dream mode and dramatic mode have different conditions where you can unlock all the chapters. So we'll see. There might be something to this game. I just think this game is presented better. I was sold on it very quickly when the audio and the sound were just considerably of better quality than the PS2 and PS. All right, normal mode it is. Same team. We'll try and pull off some of the infinites. By the way, doing these extra missions, I'm not counting that because none of them are required to beat the game at all. You don't need to do them. And in fact, there's almost no benefit because you unlock Simi Yi by doing the extra missions, but you also unlock Simi Yi by doing the missions in Orochi 2. And it's not like he's a god tier character. I think it's like mission 3 or 4 when you unlock him. And I was just kind of like, alright, but at that point, you're already halfway through of the first Orochi. So, unless you were having trouble and just needed a character to play with, for a speedrun, I can't justify it. Unless you're going to try and go for, I don't know, forward R1 special, like, beam, like ice spam, because he doesn't really have his broken beams in this game. He has like ice attacks instead, and so he can, costing no meter, he can throw like ice over and over, and it does have a % chance to freeze. But he has neutral R1 too, it's special, which explodes. Again, Simi's an above average character. I don't see myself ever putting him in this run. Alright. Enough talk. Let's start. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, so not every mission in this game has a cinematics. Usually like 2 or 3 missions of the bunch usually have cinematics, which I thought was funny. Again, same thing here. We're starting with riding on the horse because it's an ability we unlocked. If we stay on the horse, we're playing great. If we don't, it's not the end of the world. But we have to make up the movement time through, wow. Through another character. Not so. Did I miss an enemy? Just in case. Ah, yes I did. We got the 2 speed, that's why I didn't like fly back. Let's go ahead and fly a little here. So this is where we're kind of making up time. So this is not quite as fast as a horse if we're on an a flat plane. And I misspoke in the last video. If there's an incline, it is slightly slower. With a decline, it is double the speed, sometimes triple. That was the correct activation. Basically what I did there is I did the super with her, and then I quickly exchanged characters to do her true super. Like we're doing things better already in this mode somehow. Maybe focusing on getting less kills will help me not get those messages. I see it? Oh wow. Where are you? Did you run all the way back to your position? That's disgusting. I guess so. I meant to pick up the enemy there. That should be everyone, yep. Again, we don't want to take care of the enemies in the right or left. And Sal B should just appear in a moment here. There he is. Look, he was quick this time. Get out of my way. Good job, princess. Why are you wearing a normal... They switched back to their normal outfits. Hey. Alright. That's a shame. We didn't have to wait at all that time, but that actually felt slower, so I don't know. Again, Nobunaga is not in our army, so we do not need to worry about all of this. And we're gonna try and break up that that tunnel way in just a second, since things are blocked off in this stage by rocks. Because I guess, you know, if they set fire to the whole thing, it would be too easy. We could just walk in and out of the main area. There's the archers. Of course. Should be moving forward, yep. Oh, nice, you got back on your horse. When did that happen? Sometimes Nobunaga impresses me, even in a video game. How? How did you get there? I'm gonna kill this guy here to make all these characters run out of the stage much faster. And I'm gonna take care of this boss. Damn it. Missed one. guys get out of here? I don't know what he's doing. Are you still fighting someone? Oh my gosh, little stragglers. The orc stragglers. Okay. What? One guy did that just now. Should be coming in a second. Good. Got her. Ah! Get your ass over there. Alright, here's the infinite done correctly. Now we have to go ahead. We did this on our easy run. It's almost exactly the same. The best situation is if we have like no waiting times in between everything. What? From where? Okay, I don't even know. That was like through a wall. So the difference mainly the jump from, you know, easy to normal and then normal to hard. It's just really the biggest thing is the way the enemies guard, like the rate at which they guard, and then the length of the combos they do. So on hard and chaos difficulty, one of the things that makes it so hard is that a lot of characters will just do their full combos on chaos mode, on top of having incredibly high damage. And apparently the damage in this game, the difference between Z and PS2 is that the difficulty has been made a lot harder. Like you take double the damage or something. When I heard that, I was scared, but also, where's the ambush? What's going on? There we are. Let's see if we can get this one over here. The archer's in an annoying spot there. Alright, good. The final general's coming. This is going much quicker. Again, we don't want to overextend. So that was an R1. Basically, speed. The reason why speed mode characters, from what I've seen, have been a little better is they can cancel a lot of moves. So during your combo, not only can they jump out of moves in mid combo, they can do their specials into each other. They can usually do like neutral R1 into forward R1 after a combo or anywhere in between the combo, which makes them seem really good in comparison, just because they have more combo options. Whereas the skill characters, the yellow characters, Waza, they seem decent because they seem to have like longer chains to start off with and level up a little bit better and have extra options, and sometimes they have 2 R1 cancel moves, but the attack types so far seem to I don't know, they seem okay. I have to play the other characters more, but at least the attack types in the samurai version, they're whatever. We're gonna get this. I'm very surprised. Why are you guys all the way over here? What's going on? Yeah, do some pounding there. Come on. No, you grabbed the wrong person. There we go. Limpo shuffle. Yeah, an hour's a lot, though. I should have thought about that more. But we're doing back-to-back from easy to normal. So no complaints. Because we want to just get it done, and then we'll do hard tonight. And then maybe I'll do some of the modes. There's just a lot in this game, so this might be the only... maybe one other this year. I can just tell this game is just... I was in the mood for Orochi because I did Empire stuff last year. I did, Dynasty Warriors the year before that. And, yeah, just wanted to vary it up a little bit. There you are. You didn't move from the starting position.
左近様はじーっとしときやって言うてはりましたけど、それ辛抱苦手どす。男探しに行きます。
本気で突入したら釣りのぶせにならんでしょ。
それ
兵法の初歩から教えてやる。我が兵法の真髄を見せてやる。
かくれんぼ終わり。ついてきてんよ。よっよっ。はいはいはい。
正教様、我ら正教様のために馳せ参じましたぞ。
よっよっ。嬉しい。やらと仲良くしといてよかった。はい。
義勇軍とはね、大した人徳だ。
もう強すぎだよ。敵将討ち取ったからね。それ
うぬが武功、褒めおこう。
それそれ。
反オロチの勢力が相争っている。我が主慶信公の命により参戦させていただけ。頃合いだな。攻め立てろ。
ひゃー、釣りのぶせか。こりゃ痛い。
釣りのぶせか。もっと楽しませよ。久々に強敵と会えたわ。
敵将討ち取ったからね。
お見事。さすがでございますな。
なんや人のものもてよよ。うちの前で花咲かせましょ。
反乱諸勢力はそれぞれ有能な将を求め奮闘している。信長も武で勢力拡大をしているだけなのか。謙信公の話ではそれだけではないようだな。
おかえり。
やれやれ、誰も思惑通り動いてくれない。ま、戦略係の男でないとこ見せましょう。
Yep,
俺の
that is an
戦略を
infinite
生かさない
too.
以上勝敗に意味もない。
敵将討ち取ったからね。
うぬが武功、
それ
褒めおこ
Going the wrong way.
それ
う。お見事な戦ぶり。
それそれそれそれそれ
負けられん。い
それ
ざ勝負。
それそれそれ。いやー、男なんや。うちと泉に一緒にいるか。
味わうがいい。ここは金はなるまい。
敵将討ち取ったからね。そないうちのこと好いてくれはるならお供しますよ。
How do I get that camera angle back? I like
討
that.
ち取ったからね。
俺は
3。
ま、あさと勝覇王の器を犬亀で確かめてまいる。同館を囲む敵を一掃し左近の門出を祝う。
That's my fault.
ここは引かねばなるまい。
敵将討ち取ったからね。
大活躍ですな。不本意な俺様が出る。手は抜けぬ。いざ参れ。よっせい。
頑張るよ。はっはっほらどうどうどうどうどうどうどうどうどうどうどう。
視界に背かぬためここは引く。
ありゃ敵将倒しちゃったよ。
Where am I
我が
going?
武功褒
Oh, we got Guan Yu folks. My horsey.
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
大活躍ですな。兄者の命がかかってんだ。仕方ねえ。
We got the fastest pony. Damn it.
この程度満足できん。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
鮮やかなお手並み。
No, it's so many archers. It's annoying. Don't shoot me off. Whee!
な武功褒めおこう。
邪魔立ていたすと容赦せぬ。
もう許さないよ。ネネニポ
ここでお前を撃つ。俺が相手
Ready?
だぜ。
Here you go.
大活躍ですな。いい方の処方から教えてやる。いい方の処方から教えてやる。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
大活躍ですな。マジで沈む。おめえを注がん。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
うぬな武功褒めおこう。
今度は負けねえからな。
Oh, that's not my pony, but whatever.
大活躍ですな。
That's not my stolen. It's not my stolen pony.
うぬな武功褒めおこ
負けられん。いざ勝負してやられた。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
大活躍ですな。
That is why horses are broken.
負ける日もある。
I literally front back. You know, there's nothing he can do. He's getting push blocked. I gave a quick break in my grab and was able to get behind him. Okay, come on.
敵将
Oh,
倒
you
し
might go show us that.
大活躍ですな。
They're like a lot. They're all lost focus. For some-
なるまい。
Yeah, see, this time we crossed the bridge.
うぬな武功褒めおこ
引かねばなるまい。
And that's the true infinite there.
魚の不要ですかな。うまくいかないもんだな。大戦だ。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
う。この程度満足できん。
セイ。ここまで来ればもう大丈夫でしょ。派手な身寄せ感謝しますよ。
Like a Forza punch.
セイセイ。
これでよい。
This character is like. This-
さて。
オロチに対
Benkei is definitely a goofy character. It's just unnecessary. It's-
参謀より
Yay!
関東保府
Alright, let's not get knocked off the horse this time.
お仕置きだよ。お待たせ。
本陣の守りうぬに任せた。
はっ。お任せよ。俺が相手になるぜ。
俺様が出る。生意気だ。ぶっ飛ばしてやる。
これ以上勝手な真似はさせぬ。
What?
頑張るよ。主役軍の剣心信玄討伐に出撃してるっす。カットがうちらがオロチ
Oh, you're not gonna let me have this horse, are you?
なん
How did I even get knocked off here?
するのが
I'm legitimately curious.
俺がぶっ飛ばしてやる。
負けたくないな。ここで手
No, no! Oh, it opened quicker this time now. Interesting. Where are you, Ducky?
Orochi に鎖を打ち込めた。深くな信玄、剣士、うぬらの手が
Oh, run away like crazy. That was a record. I thought so. If we hadn't got off, hit off our host, that probably wouldn't have sub one. Sad. Sad. Oops.
か
水に浸かっても敵の戦意は旺盛のようが、この水では頼みの援軍も呼べまい。
俺の攻撃かわせるか。お前の相手はこの俺だ。
水攻めか。お株は奪われたな。さあ、
へへ、こんな策水門開きは即終わりっす。これ以上勝手な真似はさせぬ。あっちで戦、こっちで戦、もう疲れたぜ。ジャンケン様は
Don't even care.
いつまでオロチなんかしたってんだ。さあ全力で来るがいい。
ここまでの戦いぶりは褒めている。だがそれも俺の生意気だ。覚悟するがいい。
Boom, boom, boom.
俺だ。これ以上勝手な真似はさせぬ。
No, no, no. We were right there.
貴様らの力をこの目で確かめられたのは収穫だった。この敗戦、オロチには大きな痛手となろう。
あら、敵将倒しちゃったよ。あら、敵将倒しちゃったよ。
鉄兵の戦意はかなり低いと見えますな。
前線を崩す。敵将を撃て。
Dash attacks aren't that broken in this game, but it still has the, if you dash with a horse, you get that little, like, visible boost. You can do the running jump thing. I don't use it, though.
ハントとは
まずは防壁を利し、前線の敵を崩せ。貴様はここで口当てろ。
今回は余裕って感じね。ゆっくり遊んであげる。
第一陣、オロチを認めるバカどもを吹き飛ばせ。これ以上は進ませんぞ。バカめ、岩の下敷きにしてくれるわ。俺の攻撃かわせるか。
まだまだこれからだよ。お任
敵が鉄砲の恐ろしさ
が出る。
味わうがよいわ。
生意気だ。
頑張るよ。
強靭。
押し寄ったよ。やっ、はっ、お任せ。
Can you hit him?
存分に味わうがいい。俺様が出る。
私とやるつもり。
おら。
頑張るよ。やっ、はっ、ええよ。はっ、そう。はっ、はっ、はっ、はっ、そう。どう。どう。どう。どう。どう。どう。どう。どう。どう。どう。どう。どう。どう。どう。
There we go. Clip that.
あら、敵将倒しちゃったよ。
Now watch me, nene.
武田信玄。
南より攻める。全軍南方2つの砦を制圧せい。砦の敵をどうおびき出すか。わしの軍略の出番かの。宿敵共に闘争を楽しむ。敵が来たぞ。こうでぶちのめせ。攻撃を止めねば大打撃を食らっちゃう。
Alright, off to fight Lubu and then defeat Orochi. And then just like before, we'll be clearing all the way to part 2. Let's see if we can get Lubu off his horse though this time.
彼らを無視してご市場を攻める気か。これはいかん。
Success.
全軍出撃。都市を守るぞ。
見せてあげるよ。頑張る。
Got you.
見えすぎた。その関係ごと中立。
織田信長殿の家政に推賛。
思い怒りに触れたな。覚えておけ。
あら、敵将倒しちゃったよ。
うぬが武功褒めおく。
手始めにあの砦を落とすか。
俺様が出る。呂布が倒されたか。我に挑む。
I'm waiting on purpose because when you switch characters, it recharges your health and Muso, the other characters. So I can get a little bit above.
頑張るよ。
And I also didn't want to get that 2 times defense.
の応援だと。砦を守らねば危ういぞ。よく勝覇王の指示。
いかに。しかし孫作を動かしたのはあなただ。
で、
Hey, yeah.
お待たせ見せてあげるよ。はい、敵将。撃ち取ったからね。
何も知らずに来やがっ
見せてあげる。
た。攻撃開始。
Hey, 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 hey.
鮮やかなお手並み。
さて敵はどう動く。
Doo 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 doo. Sakon Shima walking through the streets. Doo doo doo. Oh my gosh, why? I think it's because we weren't in a dash state.
急いで追っかけるとしましょう。
さあどこからでもかかってこい。うわあ、こっちにも敵が。助けてくれ。ダメだ。長角様。遠慮はいらんぞ。いいざ。
長岳さんの同志さん、怯えてて戦えそうにないね。そばに行って落ち着かせてやりますかい。これ れは興味深い。一つ加勢させてもらおうぞ。俺それ生意気だ。
Gotcha.
これ以上は進ませんぞ。
敵将打ち取ったからね。
あの左近というのはなかなかの知略の持ち主。言っちまいましたがね。何者だったんですか。
それを信じたりなんとかするのはね、焦らせるもんだね。
修行の成果見せるは今。
Let's go defeat Daki and her
鬼
daughter.
脱気を捕らえん。
おうだがダッキの連れてる女あれは誰だ。
誰かと思う。あい人たちね。やれるけど今は遊んでられないの。じゃあね。
待て。貴様の元へは行かせんぞ。もうここまで来てか。
俺を止めようってのか。
Oof.
いいぜ勝負だ。
捕まるわけにはいかんのや。
山立てするなら容赦せぬ。女孔明参る。
Sorry.
ここは我らが防ぐ。卑弥呼差しにぐらい。どなって
我が部の前には無意味。
来いよ。
おら
まとめて相手してやるぜ。
せいせいふんふんせい。我が力存分に味わうがいい。我が力存分に味わうがいい。貴様はここで決
I
め
walk
てろ。
forward? Do you see things? There we go.
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get the explosion to happen like it's coming. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go.
オロチ様復活の時にたっぷりだね。
Wee.
もうすぐ
Wee.
楽しみにしてて。けど
Goemon looking ass.
ダッキちゃんとの約束よ。
ああ。今日も冴えてるぜ。
左近。
金継殿、ご無事か。山田幸村が火星に参る。それまでしのがれよ。我が友幸村よ、来てくれたのだな。
我が力存分に味わうがいい。
邪魔が入ったか。さっさと追っ払っちまえ。
Alright, there was no reason to get off my horse there. I was just trying. I wasn't even trying to be like, fast and furious stuff right there.
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
Open the door. What?
ここで私が膝をつけば
Oh,
幸
so
村たちの
obnoxious.
気はどうなる。幻を切っても仕方ない。術者を探して撃ちましょう。
That really not kill?
お仕置きだよ。
Oh, wow.
次は言わねえ。落石しきってるやつを撃ちますかい。
魔王数攻め立てよ。幻ごときに友の姿を見失いはしない。
この剣争 さては雪村の仕業だな。
That was funny.
落石の音が敵の小細工もなんなくてほど。行きますか。
It's wild looking. That was not intentional. I don't know what happened there.
門番を倒してサクッと抜けちゃいますか。
Like slid back or something. I like went through the gate for a second, then slid back.
我が力存分に味わうがいい。
魔王数攻め立てよ。
Of course.
せいぜいあがくがいい。おお、窓星祈祷しよう。行きますか。雪村か。私はここにいるぞ。
金継殿、
Fuma
ご無事で何より。今少しの辛抱
is
です。
not here.
我が力
Ow.
存分に味わうがいい。戦場混沌の風を吹かせよ。
Where are you?
せいぜいあがくがいい。
お見事でございます。
風と戯れ。風。
Fuma, the alien from Japan.
お見事。魚の不要ですかな。
意と友愛に裏打ちされた戦。本当に怪我されません。
Sorry, superhero.
我が力
Don't want to be
存
rude.
分に味わうがいい。
魔王数攻め立てよ。
ここの門から森へ抜けられそうだね。行きますか。次に会った時が貴様の最後
That
だ。
was pretty good. Doesn't
鮮
like
や
it.
かなお手並み。
邪魔者がこんなところまで。おっぱらいつったろ。我が現実にて葬りましょう。門が開いたぞ。命から命の勝利だ。我が力存分に味わうがいい。
お見事でございますな。
やった時が貴様の最後だ。おお、ババボシ祈祷しよう。
I missed an attack up too there.
行きますか。存分に味わうがいい。ここで口当てろ。 やった時が貴様の最後だ。
お見事でございますな。
やった時が貴様の最後だ。
冴えているな。
せいぜいあがくがいい。
Ow.
お見事でございますな。
おお、一色。感謝の言葉もないぞ。
お待たせいたした。金継殿、共に参りましょう。
じゃあ、猿をそっちまで行きますかい。しかし炎に巻かれてたんじゃねえ。惑わされるな。全てはこやつの仕業よ。
なんといきますか。人形の術を破ると
ところがあんた何者です？それにあのお猿は。
わしは旋回のものじゃ。あの猿も旋回の住人よ。奴は平清盛に従い戦力になるものを集めている。
で、その清盛ってのは？
オロチの容器を吹き込まれた半人半オロチ復活を企んでおる。
脱気だけで面倒なのにまた厄介なのが出ましたね。
我らもさらに精進せねば。
あ、そろそろ立てます。
頑張るよ。お仕置きだよ。お待たせ。
邪魔しやがって。
見せてあげる。
いっそこいつをさらっていくか。
行きますか。
頑張るよ。
清盛ってやつに興味はあるが、俺は主を選ぶ。
おかげで義が勝利できたぞ。礼をせねばなるまい。
実は下心がありましたね。謙信公にお会いして。
お待たせ。
任せておけ。
行きますか。私が早速取り計らおう。
謙信公。お前の獲物、俺様によこせ。先方騎馬隊に続け、敵本陣になだれ込むのじゃ。兵器と狂気で大喧嘩だ。派手に行こうぜ。騎馬隊など伊達の鉄砲の前には無力よ。遠慮はいらぬぞ。いざ遠慮はいらぬぞ。いざ
お仕置きだよ。
全力で来るがいい。
お待たせ。
俺の攻撃かわせるか。
負けられない。いざ勝負。俺様が出る。奇策生意気だ。ない。よっせい。
頑張るよ。
ここで口当てろ。
この私に相手をしろという。
貴様ここで口当てろ。我が力存分に味わうがいい。
私とやるつもり？人生なわけじゃない？
バカめ。貴様とわしは器が違うわ。
じゃあその鉄砲の火薬に火をつけちゃおうか。我が新参の前に貴様など駒の一つでしかないわ。
Can you guys stop doing Blaze Blue combos on me for a second and let me do something?
手出さないでくれる？
我が力存分に味わうがいい。あとある。敵中に火を放つ火の勇者はおらぬか。
Well, that's a no.
気をつけてまいりましょう。我が力存分に味わうがいい。
You need to let me. Oh shit. There we go. What's going on? No. Ugh. Where is he? No.
こなたの犠牲、破裂軍が見届けだ。
痛い手の乙女にこの仕打ち、仕返しが楽しみ。ありゃ、敵将倒しちゃったよ。もう許さないよ。お待たせ。
俺様が出る。良い戦いぶりよの。私のなんだ、もう終わりか。弱すぎて面白くもねえ。こうなりゃとっとと片付けちまいや。俺様が出る。我が生意気だ。気分がいい。
お待たせ。
俺様が
敵将撃ち取ったからね。
Oh shit! I ran right into that.
我が知略で答えましょう。水も漏らさぬ大石。我が地望の前には無意味よ。世のを救い、孫悟に橋を作ってやるとしよう。皆喜べ。援軍だ。諦めるのは早いぞ。俺様が出る。生意気だ。セイ我が力存分に味わうがいい。我が力存分に味わうがいい。まあここで口当てろ。この上弾をぶつけられたんじゃ持たねえぜ。この状況では命取りになりかねえ。直ちに応実を止めよう。
お待たせ。
せいぜいあがくがいい。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
俺は次はわしの番じゃ。俺様が出る。ハイ殿、よくぞ来てくれた。喜ぶのは早いわ。この戦、援軍を得ねば勝算はない。包囲網はやべえ。早急に死者を出すのだな。ありがたい。すぐに伝令を立てる上、護衛を頼む。生意気だ。
シュートパワー鬼島津がお箱。まずは五郎ぜよ。やる気じゃねえか。俺も負けてられねえぜ。
さあどこからでもかかってこい。これ以上勝手な真似はさせぬ。
赤くがいい。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
よくやってくれた。せいぜい赤くがいい。
その部員我が知力で答えましょう。
ひとまず撤退だ。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
よくやってくれた。
私では止められぬ。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
期待通りの働きだな。
やりおる。見事だ。やりおる。見事だ。面白くなってきたな。俺も手出してみっか。
Damn.
あんたら楽しそうじゃねえか。混ぜてくれ。おいにじんでろ。子供を潰せ。
見せてあげる。
俺様。
貴様の頭では分かりづらい。
俺様が出る。
頑張る。
Let's get my ass kicked, camera. There's the Son Goku I know.
ちょっとばかし油断したぜ。退散。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
Jeez.
よくやってくれた。
お前の見せてあげるよ。
俺様。この恨み忘れぬ。
敵将討ち取ったからね。
その部員
おら。
我が知力で答えましょう。
おら。まあよかろう。
頑張るよ。
敵将俺様が討ち取った。
冴えているな。
この恨み忘れぬ。敵将俺様が討ち取った。
お仕置きだよ。
期待通りの働きだな。
報告。年齢は無事に戦場より離脱しました。
よくやった。あとは援軍到着を待つのみだ。おお、援軍か。これで戦力は揃った。
残るは呂布か。
陣中の
俺様が出る。
ここに当たろうぞ。
呂布殿待たせたな。雑魚ども調子に乗るな。
相撲生きた戦雑魚は雑魚だ
お望みなら見せてあげるよ。待ってご覧に入れます。宝石様、
俺様が出る
私の
せい
頑張るよ。おかけにどう
Yo.
ほら押し寄せだよ。はっやっやっやっやっお待たせ。やっやっやっやっ
俺様が出る生意気だせいせいせいよっせ
頑張るよ。はいどうやっやっどうはっ
Oof. That reach.
お待たせ。それそれやっやっやっやっ使命を果たすまで生き延びます。やっごちそう打ち取ったからね。やっ
にも敵を流しておいてくださるね
敵そう打ち取ったからね。それ
さ
容赦無用攻めて攻めて攻めて攻め通せ
やっやっやっやっやっ
じゃ信長公に話すら持ってい
やっやっ
ない
はっ
まずは敵の流れを止めてみますかね
さあ全力で来るがいい。さあ全力で来るがいい。これ以上勝手な真似はさせぬ。これ以上勝手な真似はさせぬ。私と手合わせ願おう。さあ全力で来るがいい。
我が力存分に味わうがいい貴様はここで口当てろ我が力存分に味わうがいい我が力存分に味わうがいい我が力存分に味わうがいい
Bam, 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 bam.
この清盛が肉体波の者には俺様が出るせいせいよせい
やっやっはっはっはっやっはっやっはっはっやっはっどう
I did not hit you. That's not good.
どうどうどうどう敵将倒しちゃったよ
ネネ様がいると勝てる気がします。
よか敵将倒しちゃったよ
冴えているな。
そう簡単には根を上げるかそうでなくてはな一旦引いておけ陣を立て直す
これぞ闘志ってねさて信長公説得に行きましょうか
お見事ですな。敵将俺様が討ち取った。
やりよる。かくなる上は無理をしてもことを急がねばならんか。
Horsey time. Horsey.
魔王闘争楽しまん。毘沙門天が読みす戦表示用図。董卓の先陣を滅す。敵前線を崩し釣り出せ。
我は不混沌の魔術
我が部味わうがいい。我が力存分に味わうがいい。俺様が出る。ここで口当てろ。
頑張るよ。お待たせ。
Where?
見せてあげる。
崩れにさらに今度
犬がこの程度の混沌では足らぬ。
せいぜいあがくがいい。俺様
敵将討ち取ったからね。
強き闘争力。ほら貴様の最後だ。
敵将討ち取ったからね。
鮮やかなお手並み。
頑張るよ。
横島なる城内原は
潰す。
お待たせ。
おめおこ
それ。
見事な腕前よ。
この牙で噛み砕いてくれる。
俺ぞ。貴様はここで口当てろ。潰す。のせい。
頑張るよ。
参ったか。ならばせめて相手をせねばならない。
さらに大滅
Ow.
敵陣を蹂躙すべし。
この恨み忘れぬ。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
わしも頑張ってるぞ。
次に会った時が貴様の最後だ。俺様が生意気だ。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。お待たせ。
この恨み
Got him.
忘れぬ。
頑張るよ。倒しちゃったよ。
良き闘争力。
いや、いい調子や。スメースメー。
殺されてたまるか。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
わしも頑張ってるぞ。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。もう許さないよ。
俺様が出る。
ネネミンコ。
おめおこ見事な腕前よ。
すでにお主様は間もなく復活されよ。
是非もなし。
佐合強行じゃ。
Alright, last mission.
Oda.
この牙で噛み砕いてくれる。
さて、オロチとの決戦、一つ本気でいこうかね。
お待たせ。
現れたか。オロチを返さぬバカどもめ。
俺様が出る。
目に物見せてくれるわ。撃て
生意気だ。
頑張るよ。
必要されて下がれば中央突破される。さっさと手を下ろしましょう。
お待たせ。
我が力存分に味わうがいい。次に会った時が貴様の最後だ。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
鮮やかなお手並み。
天下御免の歌舞伎者前田刑事のお出ましだぜ。貴様はここで口当てろ。
奇襲かね。この霧を見てより読めておった。
しちゃったよ。それ以上進むと誰に会うの？お待たせ。
俺様が出る。
妖術で生み出した幻の兵士ならば
よっせい。
私の術でも操れよう。
生意気だ。せい。よっせい。
お待たせ。岩に押しつぶされちゃった。
Jesus.
楽器の妖術はわしが消す。しばし待っておれ。
それじゃわしの軍略を見せちゃおうかね。
俺様が出る。
頑張るよ。
大の虎の分量は健在かい。やってくれるね。
貴様はここで口当てろ。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
大活躍ですな。
貴様の最後だ。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。お待たせ。
俺様が出る。
さすがじゃな。
次に会った時が貴様の最後だ。
敵将倒しちゃったよ。
ま、お見事ですな。
おら。
頑張るよ。
良い戦いぶりをの。
あとはオロチさんに片付けてもらおう。
Open the door.
すがじゃな。俺様生意気だ。俺様が出る。
Jesus Christ. No. Don't get raging demoned. Oh, that didn't have an effect on him. Yeah, this time. Hour 19. Okay. 10 extra minutes. It seems about normal. GG. This one I have. Alright, I'm going to let the credits play, and then I'm going to clip here. But yeah, we did this back to back. So it's about a little over 2 hours and 30 minutes of speed running. But yeah, so first time doing the normal mode. A few mistakes there. Definitely I'm going to have my level higher for my third character before I do hard mode. Just so we don't get bonked on the head by mistake, and then make sure we have some of the cheap strats down. But yeah, I pretty happy with these attempts. Like I'll go ahead and do the new game plus, or not the new game, the new game stuff. This is the new game plus, and the overall route, like path that I take, isn't going to change. Just the characters and maybe the approach to certain sections because of that. And then the difficult part's going to be, okay, who do we level up in between? Because we don't get them back until the end. And obviously that cutoff for easy and new game is like around level 30 or higher. We need, honestly, level 50 if we want to have it in easier time about it. So for the run, we'll probably be using Wu characters. I mentioned this before, but it's gonna look completely different. So it'll probably won't be Wu characters. I would say Shu characters. Maybe Kanbei and Kocho for the choice. Kocho because he can kind of jump spam away. And then Kanbei because he has the damage. But nothing like significantly broken with the starter characters, so I don't know, I have to think about it pretty carefully. But if we were to go back to the first, it's about 5 to 6 levels for each stage. There's some stages that are just 3 levels. So I pull out a calculator right now because I know there's like 2 levels with 3. Yeah, 6, and then that leaves. Let me just make sure I'm doing the math right. 36. So yeah, we can like level 40, 42 at the end of Orochi, and then Orochi Z is like Orochi Z2 is where it gets interesting. Because whereas Orochi 2, the problem is we're going to run right to the end, so we're going to not be getting those levels. So we only have about 3 stages, maybe 3 to 4, where we're getting that kind of EXP. So I would say it's like 24. Yeah, the most I can see us being is around 60 or 70 by the end of Orochi Z2. So we'd have to focus most of that energy into like a single character, but we also can't neglect and leave anyone down too low. It's gonna be interesting how this plays out. I can float 2 stages away to try and get 2 characters up to 20 or close to 20. But it's pretty much going to be like a 1 character rodeo for the new game plus. So whatever character we lean on, they're going to be doing a ton of work for the run. And that, our time was 1 hour and 8, right? 1 hour and 8 for easy. So yeah, I'd say like 1 hour 30. Because there's also missions we don't have a horse, and we're not going to have the same speed that we did before. Good place to stop the stream there. Get some extra things done. Maybe I'll come back tonight and get the easy mode done.